SEA pubs, and well, let's see how teams are going to look to be able to respond to this. Have they abandoned the smoke? It seems like it.
This is huge, man. Uragi under the observer, and look at Liquid go to work after the mud pause.
Is he gonna live?
Uragi goes down. Oh my, what a way to re-enter. Uragi drops the Orchard, and this is what I wanted to bring up. Like, I wanted a chance to say, like, to play
the one that's going to be in a more advantageous position here. And look at this,
Zai
they might run into
down.
Zai first. Nope.
Zai cannot go down. You need the man with the black hole. They're going to jump Mickey instead. The lasso's not going to provide them enough, but Silver, the damage coming through from the right side. Uragi's able to clean up Zai and the Enigma. Mickey's going to try and stand his ground off the back of the BKB, but OG are doing such an incredible job to kite the Shadow Fiend, and now they can go back in. Pouncing on the opportunity as the Global Silence will cover them as well as OG find 4 and soon to be a wipe. Martu will bring one person into the grave, but OG can now look to go towards the pit.
Almost feels like, oh, they were able to steal the gem back. Okay, some nice little Courier Micro coming through from Insania, but yeah, into the Roche pit means that Uragi, he's going to be able to pick that one up. And even with the ever-trusty Aghanim Shard coming through from him, so that vision advantage is just going to even grow further. It feels like a carbon copy of that fight that, you know, we see if they can find the pick-off, but he's able to blink back fast enough. They're playing against that tiny bit of vision. Good hook.
Boxy's nearby to be able to counter-initiate. Mickey off to the left side as well. It's going to try and get into the middle, but the Global Sun stops the Requiem Shore, and an OG will turn to deal with Martu afterwards. Amar, he's not done just yet. Gonna try and block up the path. A great use of the voodoo, but it will not matter. Zai still attempting with the black hole. It's a pretty decent ultimate, clipping onto 2 with the follow-up damage. Zai's able to hit back. They'll even buy back on Insania as well to see if they can catch up some more members of OG, but Uragi just cleans up one, goes for the final member, an ultra kill for the Templar Assassin. What a fight for OG in the end.
And Misha even able to get all the way back to base without even popping the Nature's Attendant, so that Death Ward being used with the Maledict, not enough to be able to take him down. It was an admirable attempt. I feel like they needed to get something out of that black hole, but it was when the SF and the Pudge were both in the grave, so there was no chance to get a good one. It was a nice use of the hook shot as well to try and disrupt this one a little bit, but just that silence coming through, able to take down Martu from 100 to 0. Absolutely no response.
Oh, they have the hook! What's Uragi doing here alone? They have the Requiem BKB. He doesn't have it. Mickey's going to try and charge up the ultimate, the cogs to block out the escape. What's Uragi doing alone there?
Only about, what is it? 800 gold away from being able to pick up the Silver Edge, so that's going to go a long way to potentially finding that backstep, getting the crits out.
BCM taking a lot of damage. They have to use the Global Silence again, which gives Liquid now an opening. Black Hole still on cooldown for quite some time, but maybe they can look to make a play off the back of the Dismember. And that's going to be the attempt. The Tumbleman straight towards Tiger with the assistance from Boxy as well. They'll be able to get on top of the Silencer and a freebie for them. But really, you need to get something out of this now. You can't just be finding kills. It will now open up the map to at least get the creeps in a decent position for them to maybe get some objectives.
Yeah, Global Silence, TA traps. They look to smoke instead, so it's not going to be completely scouted out, but they'll see the direction that the rocket flare's coming from, so they might look to set themselves up around this high ground vision. Tiger has the Hurricane Pike to be able to get himself to safety.
Tiger's the main man. Tiger is the main man if they can get him. Really far in the forward here. Rocket Flare's going to be able to scout him out. Mickey's compromised as well. He's in a really tricky position for the Shadow Fiend. And just slowly tick him down. Meanwhile, Uragi assassinates Boxy as well. Mickey's going to try and turn. Stacking up the damage. They're going to jump into the middle, but they're getting kited for the moment. Up to the northern side, but Tumbleman, he's alone. He needs the boys to be able to help out. A bash from Ramar, trying to get some distance away, but they'll still be able to bring down the pain clear. Great timing with the BKB from Uragi. He's going to try and stand toe-to-toe. We'll be okay with at the moment, and off to the right side, but Tumbleman might be able to drag BZM to the grave with him, so OG completely isolated, just multiple team fights breaking out simultaneously, and somehow Liquid come out on top. What a crazy fight, so messy.
So messy, but they didn't even use the Dismember. That's what I feel they were waiting for the use of that Global Silence for. Of course, you've got the Enigma, but they just stayed on top of them. I feel like that's the new priority for Matu, right? He's got the plate mail freshly picked up because of all of that time that they spent farming, so he feels a lot more confident in being able to fight against this Pango, the Bat Rider. They're not going to take him down as long as he's got this Hood of Defiance up here first. He's fairly tanky.
Pops the smoke, the ward drop instantly. Amar's going to drive up to the high ground as well as Yagi just assassinates one of the members, but they completely split. They've been able to deal with Amar. First use of the Global Silence. They've got a second one ready to go. Matumberman as well. Another Dismember into the middle. Onto BZM. Mickey just posturing on the high ground with the right clicks. Raining down. He's going to look to buy back on BZM and get back into the middle of the fighter's eye. Black Hole. Where's the counter? They're not going to have it. And BKB will hold the back.
Just a little late.
As well. They've got the damage. Mickey starting to pummel into the TA. Back into the lane.
This
They
is be a dieback.
A dieback onto the Bat Rider, and Liquid are doing it. 3 down, no buybacks, and they can walk it down. They got a DD. That's game.
Oh my god.
Liquid just did it. Oh my.
No, don't put it past OG. We've seen them come back from worse. The support duos have done it in the past. Tiger, back when he was on Liquid together with Boxy, have made their way out of worse situations than this, but I mean, it is still very, very dangerous coming up against this level 25 on the Shadow Fiend. The Shadow Rays now applies the attack damage, chunking through these towers. Looking to try and get those Eidolons soaking up as many of those tower hits as possible. Even Boxy putting his body in the way. And here we go. They're just going to go straight for the tier 4s, testing if TA has the buyback. He doesn't.
You know, we just brought out for the MKB to try and address this big item from Mickey's Butterfly. Amar up in 3, but what can he really do? Matumberman can instantly answer the Rolling Thunder with his own Dismember, so it's just going to be up to the Swashbuckle. Hoping to get lucky.
He's got to be a little careful. I mean, Misha...
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, he's doing a lot on his own. This is what I'm talking about. Never count OG out.
Alright. Matumberman's in though. Onto Misha, 4-star, getting him out of the rod AoE. They need the right clicks though, and again, the lucky shot. Paying off huge here. 10 seconds until the TA's alive. Can Amar do it? Oh, the Cogstar groups him up. And now with the Global Silence follow-up, Mickey, he can turn, stand his ground, a BKB Satanic, Mickey's okay. But still, time, space created. Yuragi's back alive, but the throne's exposed. They're going to try and do his eye. He's got a buyback to potentially rejoin, but they won't be fast enough for Jiragi. Melts through Boxy's life as well. They're kiting out to the right side as Martu's on point with the hook. Drags back one. Mickey doesn't want to let them escape. They will force stuff further into the middle of the fight. Requiem buying some time as well. Just go for the throne. Go for the juggler. Go for the final building. They don't have the damage.
Can Insania do it?
They've done it. Yuragi holds him down, but Zai will blink in, and the throne still explodes. Liquid. Somehow, some way, there was only a 4% chance for them to take this game 1. What a miracle way back in.
You say momentum plays no role in Dota. I mean, this is a good example of it. Big kudos need to be given over to Team Liquid, though. They could have easily just demanded the unpause, right? I'm sure that they would have just been able to say, we want to go, this is your mistake, but they ended up playing it out, of course. Lots of personal relationships between the two teams, and, well, OG, they were able to play as 5, but they must be feeling super flat right now. Matu's mind is blown as to how they were able to get back into that one.